Good morning, Kentuckiana. I'm Gabriel Gonzalez. Thank you so much for starting your morning with us. We are glad you're here. Let's get you a check on your weather this morning with meteorologist Nicole Hartford. Nicole, good morning to you. It's a little bit chilly outside this morning.
It is chilly this morning, but we've got warmer air coming in. In fact, by this afternoon, temperatures will climb into the 60s, and it is all uphill as we go into this upcoming week. Right now, yes, a chill in the air. We've got some cloud cover to start off the day, but we'll be clearing out throughout the afternoon and evening. For right now, we're sitting in the 30s. Right now, 35 degrees in Louisville, 33 out towards Bowman Field with a light breeze out of the east-southeast at less than 5 miles per hour. There are a number of spots down into the 20s, sitting right around the freezing point. We're at 29 right now in Shepherdsville. And then as we go up into portions of Indiana, we see right around that 30-degree mark. So you want the heavier coat to start out the day, but today will be a day where layers are key. As we clear out this cloud cover, we'll enjoy more sunshine and, yes, warmer air. So you need a heavier jacket this morning, but you can pull out perhaps even the short sleeves in some spots by this afternoon. We will bring in even more warmth into the upcoming week as well. Right now, lots of cloud cover still on the radar. We've got this little storm system down towards the south that is pushing some rainfall and even some snowfall into portions of Tennessee as well as southern Kentucky, but I don't think we'll see that rainfall here. Instead, we'll work to clear out that cloud cover. So temperatures will warm up to near 50 degrees by lunchtime as sunshine returns, and highs today will get up into the low 60s. That puts us nearly 10 degrees above our seasonal averages. So it'll turn out to be a beautiful day. I did mention even warmer temperatures coming as we go into this upcoming week. I'll talk more about that coming up in just a few minutes. Gabe.
All right, thank you, Nicole. Moving on, LMPD is investigating a stabbing that left 2 people hospitalized in Old Louisville. Police say they responded to the incident just before 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon on South Brook Street. LMPD says the victims are expected to survive. One man has been detained for questioning in connection to this crime. 2 teens are recovering after a shooting in Shively. Police responded to Cheviot Drive just before 8 o'clock Saturday evening. When officers arrived, they found 2 teens, a man and a woman, suffering from gunshot wounds. Both were taken to a local hospital. Police say the man's injuries are life-threatening, and anyone with information is asked to contact Shively Police. That number 502-930-2SPD. Louisville Fire is trying to figure out what started a fire in a warehouse on Saturday morning in the Russell neighborhood. According to the department, they were dispatched around 3 o'clock in the morning on River Park Drive. When crews arrived, they found an unoccupied warehouse engulfed in flames. Louisville Fire says it took around 25 firefighters and nearly 30 minutes to get the fire under control. No injuries were reported, and officials are investigating the cause. It's been 11 years since a southern Indiana woman was raped and killed in her apartment just before her 18th birthday. Just over a decade later, her family is celebrating her life and legacy through community fundraising. WHAS11's Clarice Shaley shows us how Tara Willenborg is being honored.
Just everyone here to celebrate who she was and her life.
St. Luke's United Church of Christ in Jeffersonville filled with song. Celebrating the late Tara Willenborg, who loved to bake.
I think she would definitely enjoy us just sitting around and having, the cupcakes that she loves, even if they're not as good as hers would be.
This Monday would have been her 30th birthday, but sadly her life was cut short. Tara was raped and killed in her Clarksville apartment in 2013, just a few days from her 18th birthday. From the WHAS11 archives, her convicted killer, Richard Hooten, confessed to the murder.
I wish I could, just take it back, No matter how I could, she's gone.
Each year, Tara's family comes together to honor her, raising money through a silent auction benefiting her 3 loves, animals.
They play all the time.
The Southern Indiana Animal Rescue with puppies looking for a home.
Because when we come to events like this, people see the dogs that we have, and then even if they're not interested, they might have a friend who's interested.
River Valley Resources Adult Education, where Tara got her GED, the organization helping people get jobs.
Those wanting to advance their careers in truck driving, a lot of healthcare workers, CNA, through nursing.
And to the church that upkeeps her garden out front.
Tara's garden continues to provide a place of peace and rest. It just shows what love can build.
And that's what the church stands for, you know, that we love people no matter what state they're in, no matter where they are in their life, they're welcome here.
Every way showing that love wins.
It definitely helps some with just knowing that there's something good that we're able to do instead of just focusing on the anger that we have.
Continuing Tara's work of spreading love, even over a decade later from the tragedy. In Jeffersonville, Clarice Shaley, WHAS 11 on your side.
And through the years, Tara's family has helped raise thousands of dollars for these organizations. Houghton, now 62 years old, is still serving a life sentence plus 70 years. Well, locally, the U.S. Circuit 6th Court of Appeals has denied an appeal filed by controversial former Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis. The appeal looked to challenge the Obergefell versus Hodges Supreme Court ruling that legalized same-sex marriage. Davis is remembered as the clerk who refused to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples back in 2015. Davis argued her Christian faith and the First Amendment protected her from liability. The ruling noted Davis previously had claims of qualified immunity denied in 2 separate court decisions and that her actions were not protected by the First Amendment. A concurring opinion from one of the justices indicated he did not support the Obergefell ruling, but recognized it as law and ultimately agreed with the court's ruling. Ukrainian officials say at least 20 people have been killed and 55 injured in recent attacks as Russia continues to strike Ukraine. Among those injured, at least 5 children. These attacks coming after the U.S. suspended Ukraine's access to satellite imagery. Russia targeted several residential buildings as well as Ukraine's biggest energy and gas companies, launching at least 145 drones and ballistic missiles from multiple locations. According to Ukraine's Air Force, these attacks come after the U.S. suspended military aid and satellite imagery, which the country says is crucial for its military to operate effectively. All eyes will be on the scheduled talks in Saudi Arabia next week between U.S. and Ukrainian negotiators. President Zelensky announced he will be traveling to Saudi Arabia on Monday to meet with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman ahead of those talks.